X-Men and Doctor Strange trailer. Well, not X-Men, but your boy Picard, who's not Picard in the X-Men.
That'd be
Like,
fucking
I
dope.
always think that's his real name too. That's the crazy part.
So I said it.
Jean-Luc
I
Picard.
know.
Yeah. But yeah, thoughts on this? We don't have to harp on it. Just a quick thing.
That's
Do
my
they
friend.
bring the entire cast? Is Wolverine in it? Is, are they bringing both
Well, I don't.
X-Men casts into this and then kind of like
I
weaseling
think-
out?
Wolverine's not in it unless they recast him.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I think eventually they do. I think, honestly, I don't think they take, I think they make a new cast and maybe they keep the actor, I can't remember his name off the top, the actor that plays Professor Xavier.
James
Yeah.
McAvoy.
No, I was thinking, wait, so it's not,
Magneto. No, you're right, Jake. James McAvoy is.
I think he plays the young one, but
Oh, you're
that's
talking
not,
about the old one.
well, because he said Picard was in it. So, and that the old one plays Picard.
Oh, yeah, that makes
McAvoy
sense.
does not play Picard.
That
but,
makes sense.
But
yeah,
I think they might keep him because he's kind of iconic, and not that Hugh Jackman isn't, but Hugh Jackman's already been like, I'm kind of done with this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think from that, it's like they'll probably just redo the cast,
You don't-
kind of like they did when they finally got Spider-Man in the MCU, in that they were like, we don't care to necessarily put Sony's straight into ours. Like they could have possibly just thrown in Andrew Garfield, but they
Right.
didn't. I think that's going to be similar.
and I guess the Wolverine thing, they could. Speaking of Spider-Man, I don't know if this is what you meant, but like the way that they introduced Spider-Man in Civil War could be how they introduce Wolverine in this, where he's kind of just like, we're not doing a movie for him. We're not going to do like a big reveal for him. We're just going to, he's going to be in the first, well, you'll see him 30 minutes into this movie. And if you like it, if you don't, you don't. That's it. This is Wolverine. That's it. But I don't know. But I don't even know if I like that, how they did that for Spider-Man, to be honest. So I don't know if I would enjoy them to just throw in Wolverine, especially since we've had the same Wolverine. Like Spider-Man, okay, you can kind of understand because we've had this would be the third Spider-Man, so he kind of just comes in. You're like, all right, I don't want to see this movie again. But Wolverine, we've never seen. He's been Wolverine for 20 years now. I feel like we should kind of get some sort of a big reveal. So I don't know if it's like a passing of the torch kind of situation, or
How would it be a passing of the torch situation?
I don't know,
Because Hugh Jackman's done being Wolverine. So what are you going to do? Have him be like on screen being like, I'm no longer Wolverine, you are, and hand like a fucking mask over to some fucking random person?
I don't know.
To Jared Kiso from Letterkenny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they go about it. I don't know how they do it. But that is interesting.
In the middle of a climactic moment, Idris Elba comes up and just says, I am Wolverine, and then beats the shit out of whoever Doctor Strange is struggling with.
He's like, I'm also James Bond. We're like, damn, this guy's everything.
James Bond joins the MCU.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I would.
I wonder if they make a joke about Chris Evans, because I think they're doing.
Wait a minute. His real name is Robert Picardo.
Picardo?
Yeah.
That's not even his character's name.
Well, that's who I was always talking about. We've
His
never been on the
character's
same
name
page
Jean-Luc
here.
Picard.
Picard is all right. We're
His name is not Picardo.
All right, whatever. Then I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Anyways, casting for Wolverine. Who you got?
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, that's his real name. Yeah.
What the fuck were you? But you said his name is.
We're talking about. I think we're talking about a different person.
Who the fuck were you talking about?
I don't know.
You
I'm
were
trying
like,
to figure
Xavier,
it out. I'll get back
Picard,
to you guys.
and then you were like, his name is Picardo. It's like, that's not.
It is Picardo. I'm with Jess. It's Picardo.
Patrick Picardo.
All right.
Ricardo Picardo. Is that our new guy?
No Wolverine. We're just getting Professor X. I feel like if you're getting Professor X, you're gonna get
what might end up being it is Professor X gets introduced in this movie, and it's how they introduce the concept of X-Men without having it to be like we had to introduce all of them.
I like that. He could be like he's
in it for like just a little bit, and then it's just, but it tells you like, oh, because he's an iconic character from the universe, the one that we already know. Him being a part of it in any small way kind of pushes you to the idea of like, oh, we will have the X-Men here in some form later.
Or if he's like, maybe he has a bigger role and he's like, I know the perfect crew to get this done. And he kind of picks and chooses between both versions of X-Men.
I just don't think that I don't think in the second Doctor Strange movie, they're going to have someone with that big of a role in his thing, essentially.
Right.
I think if he's there, it's it's going to be predominantly him. And I don't think they're going to use it as like the launching point of a ton of X-Men. I do think that it's more likely that they use it to be like, there are X-Men, like there are mutants in this world, and we're going to introduce them. And this is how we're going to communicate that eventually. I think it's unlikely that it's like, let me put together a team for you. Like,
all right. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking like they have a scene and I don't know, whatever. Or maybe they at least set like kind of like what you said. They just set the stages for, we have a crew.
There's a chance that it's also just the post-credit scene.
The Picard. No, it's fucking the Professor X scene.
Yeah, it's like a mid-credits or a post-credits.
I mean,
it's him talking with Doctor Strange for like 30 seconds.
It's in the trailer. I feel like they wouldn't do that if it was just at the very end. Like
why not? They put scenes in the fucking Infinity War trailer that never made it to the movie, so why wouldn't they?
That's true. I mean, they cut out a whole Spider-Man out of one of the scenes in the trailer and then released it, and everyone was like, "Wait, what? He wasn't there before."
So to clarify, by the way, the guy I was talking about plays the Doctor. He plays the Doctor in Star Trek.
Which Doctor?
I don't know, but he was in like fucking 100.
What's his actual name?
Picardo.
His name is Picardo?
It's Robert Picardo. He's in Dickinson too.
I'm done. I'm done with this.
Don't do that. Fucks up the audio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we still looking for Picardo?
Yeah, because I don't even think he's actually in Next Generation.
Okay.
He's in a different...
No, he's in the old one, like the older ones. All the old people knew who he was. They were like...
Well, Peacemaker is bisexual.
No, he wasn't.
All right.
It says from 1995 to 2011.
But I'm looking at something right here.
Louis Zimmerman, Dr. Louis Zimmerman.
In Star Trek Voyager. Which is after Next Generation.
Speaking of Star Trek, there's going to be a Star Trek 4.
Why do you always have to ruin like
audio?
Yeah, well, when we have like side conversations, like it's fine when Eric has his side conversations, but he's like, Jake and Jess are taking up a little too much time. I need to end this. And then when they say, oh, we've run a little long on the episode, that's when I need to extend it by another 15 minutes.
Okay, go on. Continue.
That's it. It's just not part of Next Generation, which is why I was like kind of frustrated with you. I was like, we're almost done here.
Did we get the answer that we wanted?
Yeah, I never watched Voyager. I didn't watch like any of the real ones, like any of them in like detail, but I've literally never seen a single episode of that one.
Did you see the Star Trek movies? The newer ones?
I don't think so.
Those are very good.
I might have seen the first one because that's so long ago that I just don't remember. I know enough about it that I could have.
That's not Chris Evans. That's the other white dude who looks just like, not like him, but it's the same vibe. There you go, Chris Pine. Same, both Chris's.
So you know what's funny? It's funny you say that. I saw a billboard with Chris Evans one time. For some reason, my mind called him Chris Pine. And everybody was like, that's not who that is. So I was like, oh, my bad.
I mean, basically.
All the Chris's in Hollywood are the same to me at this point, except Hemsworth. He's the only one who stands out to me, personally.
Hemsworth is... Oh, yeah.
Thor.
What's up? Everybody wants to bang that dude.
He's hot. That's why.